despite the progress in the initiative in foundational literacy numeracy, there is limited dialogue and conversation on the role of the government and the kind of education systems we need for enabling young adults in India today.
I thought I would be moving out of the dark dungeons of coal mines to the bright lights of school education. And to my utmost horror, I found that the mafias of school education are much worse than the mafias of coal. I had 20 months and probably the only assignment in my entire career where I felt that I should have had more time because of the sheer complexity of issues in education.
There are three types of people who work in education today. Those who know the reality of a classroom. There are those who know the reality of grassroots. There are very few who know the reality of how government looks at education.
And my understanding is it's very easy to have ideas in this country. For an idea to fructify and sustain, it has to be politically acceptable. That's the top priority. Without that, nothing will happen.
The lack of consensus within even the country, which is really what happens to our young adults in India today. What is that winning aspiration for that young adult? Do we want them to be employable? Do we want them to study in college? Do we want them to be good citizens? I don't think we've as a country even articulated it.
Action can't happen in Delhi. Action is in the state. You got to go and sit with the states. As Coal Secretary, I didn't convene a single meeting in Delhi, all meetings in the state. So you have to go there. You start with the child, determine what is required for him, then develop your infrastructure, human resource on the basis of that.
So starting with counseling, which is the information gap, then the skilling to address the skill gap and then helping the child move forward, I think is very, very critical.